Chris, how's it going? It's Bronson from Fretz. I'm panting out here, don't mind, it's very hot, but I'm going to do your video for you here today. I'm going to walk you through the outside of your WhiteHawk. Take you on the inside right before detail comes in, does their final wipe down of everything, gets it all good and dandy for you. So we'll start up front here. You've got your electric tongue jack. You got a red switch here that turns the light on and off. You're going to bring it up and down by the push of a button. One says up, one says down. I know you're pretty familiar with hooking up. You've had your unit yourself. I want to start off by saying not everything turns on in here. It's because we're not plugged in. We're just running off the battery, so certain things won't turn on, but I assure you they do work. But I'll still show you where the buttons are and how most of them function. Getting under here, you've got your propane tanks underneath the cover. We're going to open these up. All you got to do is twist the knobs here. You've got an automatic switch over back under here. So once your one tank runs out, it'll automatically switch over to the other one. You're going to need this for your furnace. Your fridge can run off the propane, your stove top, your oven. All that will run off of here. We've got a solar port down here, so you can put this switch up. If you have a portable solar panel, you can plug that in right there, set it on the ground, face it towards the sun. It's going to help to charge out your battery. That's where your battery housing is at. It's all clamped down under there. So if you ever need to replace it, you'll just pop the cover off, plop a new one right back in there. Wires up real simple. We've got a couple LED lights up here. There'll be switches for that on the inside. Coming around over here, you've got one of your storage doors. You've got your cranks. These are going to be for your jacks for the floor. All you do is place it in, give it a twist, and they'll start coming down. They're getting stuck to my glove, but just twist those. I suggest putting them on a little block of plywood. They're just for stabilization, so once you leveled your unit out, put your piece of wood under, put your jack down, it's going to be good. This one is for your front, in case you ever have an issue where your electric tongue jack doesn't work. You can pop off this cover, put this in, give it a twist, it'll bring it up and down from there. Just a backup safety feature. You've got a light for under here, as well as some outlets. You can push the buttons in here as well. They'll turn the lights on and off. Your 30 amp power cords on the other side. Once we get over there, I'll show you that. These are held up by magnets up here. Slam latches so they close really easily. Got your front door with a screen. Cover on it as well. Deadbolt lock up here. That's closed over. You got your steps here. Really easy to operate. All you do is pull them down. They've got little pins in here, one on each side. You can just pull them out, and these are adjustable. You can pull them out to whatever length you need. Once you tuck them away, they stick there. You've got a blue handle that you can pull, bring it down as well. It just stores straight up and down. Got your grab handles you can twist and turn when you're towing. I suggest turning it over once the door is closed. Keep it closed in. Got your fresh water tank fill up here. Take a cap off, put your hose in. You can have that starting to fill up your fresh water tank if you do any dry camping. You have your level up in there to be able to see how full your tank is getting. Again, only if you're going to be dry camping, not hooked up to the city water connection. You'll put your hose in there, fill the tank up. Got your water heater down in here. If it needs any service work, they'll mess with it in here. But that is where your hot water heater is at. Close that over. Your furnace vent is here. Once you got your furnace running, that vent gets a little bit hot. Don't touch it. Got a mount up here for a TV bracket. There might be one on the inside already, the bracket. We'll see. But that bracket can go into a TV, and you can just put it right on top of this mount. Plug the TV into the plugs there, and hook it up to your cable right here. Really nice feature. This is going to be the back of your fridge. The ventilation for that. You can twist these little tabs, open it up, take it off. Check it every once in a while, make sure it's cleaned out in there. Coming back. Unlatch from here. Got your outdoor entertainment. What goes along with this, what I didn't mention, got 2 outdoor speakers, your whole awning. I'll show you the operation of that. You got an LED strip under the awning as well. That's just the ventilation for your exhaust fan over your stove top. But coming in here, you've got your grill here. Just lift up on these tabs, push them down and lift out. You've got a grill that you can ignite the flame from here. Got a little bottle opener as well. Push those tabs down, push it all the way in, it locks into place. Got a little spice rack up in here. Got your fridge which plugs into the socket over there. You can adjust the temperature from 1 to 7 and turn it off from here as well. You have a little bit of storage under here, also as a cutting board. You've got your sink. Bring this over. It's an adjustable knob. You can twist it, turn it. Hot and cold water. This is like a bucket system. So once this gets filled up with water, you'll pull this bucket out. You can dump it. It doesn't go into a holding tank. You've got a couple of light switches under here. Paper towel holder back here, as well as some more outlets, so you can pop something else on here and plug it into the outlets. As I said, this is held with the magnets, so you just bring it back down real simple. And you'll turn over your latches to lock it up. You get that all the way in. Got another jack back here. You can take these bumper caps off the side of your bumper, store sewage hose in there, garden hose. You got your ladder to get up on the roof. Get up there a couple times a year. Check your sealants all around the edges, around your vents, your AC. Just make sure all the caulking looks good. Over the years, they'll start drying and cracking a bit. You'll just recaulk them over, and they're good to go. If you got an animal or some kid who's being bad, you can certainly latch them up right into here. Tie them down. They won't go too far away from you. Your spare tire with covers here. It's got some bolts on the back side, just 4 of them. You can loosen them up, move it around, take it off if you like. Got your plate frame holder here. All your lights. You've got a backup camera. It's pre-wired for a backup camera, so if you ever desire one, you can get that bracket removed, put the backup camera in there. You'll get a receiver in the vehicle, in your vehicle. It's just a monitor that you place on the dash. It can be used as an observation camera, so when you're driving down the road, you can always see what's going on behind you. It's great for backing up as well, so inexperienced people like me can get the help they need to back it up and put it in the spot. Coming down here, you've got a quick connect for a grill. There's a little latch here that opens the propane line. But if you want to have a grill back here, you can pop this cap off, put the quick connect line into there, runs off your propane on the unit. If your campsite offers cable or satellite, lift this up, plug it right into there. Easy enough. Your 30 amp power connection is here. So once you have that cord that you saw in the front, you come into the campsite. I'm going to measure that for you. I know you want the measurement for that as well. You're going to plug it right into here, plug it right into the campsite. You're going to get power for everything on this unit. You got another jack back here. Coming down here, you've got your sewage system. So you'll pop this cap off. You've got your gray tank, your black tank. All you got to do is empty them out. Just give a pull. Give a pull of those 2 drains. I suggest doing the black tank first. So once you hook up your sewer hose, you've got to go now down to, if you're at the campsite, they have a whole spot for you to dump it in there. You put it in there. Pull your black tank, let that flush out. Do your gray tank second. Let it get some of the nastier stuff flowing out. You've got an outdoor shower here. I didn't have the key for the unit, but once you open this, you'll have a 3-4 foot long hose. You'll have a hot, cold water nozzles for that. Just wash yourself outside. You got animals, wet feet. It's good for that. You have your city water connection here at the campsite, and they offer you a water hookup. Plug it right into there. You'll tighten it on. It's pressurized, so you have water coming through your sink, shower, toilet, all of that. Like I said, if you're not going to be using your water pump, dry camping, you'll be hooked up all the time, just put it through here. There's a low point drain down here. You've got these 2 nozzles. They have tabs on them that you just turn. Let's say if you're storing the units, you'll want to open those up beforehand, get all the water out in the low points of the unit. So in case they don't freeze, if you're storing it somewhere cold, it'll get your fresh water tank empty from there as well. You have your black tank flush here. So you're emptying out your black water tank, and you want to help push things through, clean it out a bit. You can hook a hose up right into here, turn it on. Make sure you have that handle pulled out as well as the cap off before you have the water flowing through here, or otherwise you're going to overflow the tank. You're going to have a poopy unit. You don't want that. You got your slide out here. I don't have it out all the way just because there's a unit next to us. I want to make sure we're keeping safe distance from that. But it will come out a bit more from where it's at. Coming over here, you have another low point drain to empty out. This actually looks like is the one that'll lead to your fresh water tank, so you can turn that valve, empty that out from here. Coming over here. This is the other side of your storage bin. There's that 30 amp cord I was telling you about. Let me see if it has a measurement on it right off the bat. I don't think it does, but like I said, I'm going to measure this for you so you have it. No, it's just got the model. Doesn't say the length. So I'm going to make sure I get the length of this for you. You got another LED light over here as well that you can push on and off. You have a battery disconnect switch right here. Right now it's flicked to on because we're just running off the battery. We're not plugged in. So that's how we were able to open the slide. You'll be able to turn some of the lights on. Some of the features that don't use a whole lot of power, like the fireplace, the TV, the microwave, all that, those will need more power supply. But there's a switch where you can just flick it on and off. It's like a key that you can take this red key out, store it in your pocket, put it somewhere, or just keep it right in this storage bin. Close this up. That's pretty much it for the outside. I'll take you on the inside, show you the features in there. Welcome to the inside. Right off the bat, we'll start with your control panel up here. This might look a little bit familiar to what you have. I'm not sure exactly how your setup is or what you have in your unit. But you can check all your levels from here on your battery, your fresh water tank, both your gray tanks. All you got to do is push the button for the battery. You can see we're full. It's all the way over to F. Your fresh water tank is 2/3. I guess I can open up that drain and get you emptied out from there. Got all your black tanks, your gray tanks. Check the levels from there. Once they start getting to full, that's how you know you got to empty them out. Once they're on E, that means they're empty. You got water heater switches. You can run off either gas or electric. If you're plugged in, I suggest just running off the electric. Save yourself some propane. Propane will heat it up a bit quicker though. Keep it heated up a little bit longer. But you do have both options. You got a living room light switch. That's how you get all these lights on in here. All these lights you can touch and turn them off, so you only want some on optional for you. You can click them on or off. Security light, that's going to be for your an outside light. And your awning light, that's going to be for that LED strip underneath the awning. You have your water pump switch. Like I said, if you have that fresh water tank filled up, you can turn on your water pump. That's how you get water through your unit without being hooked up to the city water connection. Your slide out button is here. Like I said, I don't have it out all the way. I'm just going to leave it here where it's at. But once you want it in, you'll just hit the retract button, hold it down, the slide will come in. If you want to extend it, hold the button up, it'll come out. Same will be for your awning. You'll hold the awning extend button. Your awning is going to start coming out as it is like so. Once you want it all the way in, you're going to hit your awning retract button. That comes all the way in. You've got a fireplace switch here. You can flick it on and off from here once you're hooked up. As well as water heater. It's a bit confusing because it says water heater and fireplace, but it looks like you have a separate switch for your water heater as well to run it off the electric. Coming down here, got a bit of storage, some outlets, furnace vent. You've got your carbon monoxide detector. Here's all your keys. Jayco's are keys, so these. We were somewhere down here. We got cut off. I was talking about the storage, the furnace vent, carbon monoxide detector, outlets. Got your keys here. These two silver keys are going to be to open up the front door or lock the front door in the storage bins. These black keys are going to be for your outside shower. Jayco's are key to lights, so you can use pretty much one key for everything, just besides the shower. Coming around here, here's that line that I was explaining. If you have a grill, you can put the quick connect onto here. Here's that bracket that's going to go for that the TV outside. Like I said, you can screw a TV onto here, or the bracket onto the TV. Just place it on that bracket out there. You've got a little shower hose line here as well. In this bag, you're going to have all of your owner's manuals. You can see how everything operates in there as well. Your microwave is plugged into the outlet that's up here. Got your sink, detachable. You can change the way the water comes out with this, pushing this button here. You've got a sink cover as well as a chopping board if that's how you want to use it. As well as a drying rack that goes on top of here. You can lift it up and move it. Got all your cabinets here. This is just a little one. You can put little things in. These ones will slide out. Looks like you got your TV drawer or your TV remote. You'll be able to operate everything through here. There's a fireplace switch on here as well. This is going to be for your Furrion entertainment system here, your radio. I'll show you everything on there, but you can, as well as doing it on there, you can adjust it from the remote here as well. More cabinets down below. Coming around, you got some storage in the middle here. got your microwave. This isn't going to be on because we're not plugged in, but it's really simple. Push this button to open it up. You can press whatever time you want to start your timer. There's certain, you can change the power, the clock setting if you're cooking certain things. I'm sure you know how the microwave works. It's pretty much standing like you're one at home. Got a light switch and exhaust fan under here as well. You've got, so this is just glass over here that you can put things on if you're not going to be using the stovetop. You can fold these both back and put these all on the light. Try to get these lit here for you. Get the spark and they all go right away. You can adjust the flame from here. They have less flame, more flame, just depending on how you want it. Put them all over to off. Your oven, you actually have a light here as well for these. 2 different settings of lights. Your oven's going to work the same way. You're going to put it over to that flame. Sometimes the oven takes a little longer to ignite than the stovetop will. You got to get gas coming through here a little bit more. You've got a pilot light all the way down here. There's a little silver rod that runs across the bottom. You know it's going to be lit once you have the flame over and you keep sparking it. That flame's going to shoot across underneath, and then you can adjust your temperature from here. That's going to be your furnace down below here. You've got your fridge, your handles, your freezer on top as well. We'll get this all the way open. You can turn the fridge on from touching this switch here. Turns on. If you leave it on the auto mode, it's going to run off of either gas or electric, whichever is available. Right now it's going to do the gas because we are not hooked up to the electric. You can also, see as it flips down there, you can push this button, it'll automate, and then it'll run off the gas. You can also choose to run it off the electric mode. But like I said, if you leave it on auto, that's what I suggest. If you're plugged in, it'll run off the electric, if not the gas. When you're driving, leave it on the gas mode, that way you'll run off the propane there. And you can adjust the temperature from over here. There's a level 1 through 5. 5 will be the coldest. 1 will be the least of cold. But you got your freezer, fridge, all your shelves. Closing those up. You got your breaker box and fuses down under here. All your fuses down below. Your breakers. There's a little chart that tells you what goes for what. I always recommend carrying a couple extra fuses with you. We sell those in our parts store, or you can get them online. Some cabinetry space here, down below as well. You got another furnace vent down there. Another spot for heat to come out. You got your beds up here, your bunks. On this side of this one, there's a little outlet and a little shelf top here that you can just put things on if you want to plug a phone in, leave it charging up there. Coming down below, it's got the same thing, some more outlets, shelves. You got your privacy shades on the windows, as well as the privacy shade that unlatches from here, pulls across. You can unlatch the bottom here, slide things in through the storage. You can also lift this part up, so if you have bigger things that you want to store, you can slide them right down through there. That comes back down. We've also got a light switch over here. You can push on the bottom. This one has one up top. You've got a speaker up here. There'll be one on the opposite side as well. Coming into your nice big bathroom. Keep that door open. You've got your shower. This cover will come out. Right now it's just closed for traveling purposes, but this just pops out. Slide the doors open. You got a hot, cold water knob, as well as a couple shelves. Got your toilet here, your foot flush, toilet roll holder, towel rack, another towel holder. You got your medicine cabinet. That'll open from here. Sink with a plug, drain plug. You got a couple light switches in here. There's all different types of lighting that comes in here. Got a couple outlets. Storage below. Your furnace comes to the floor in here. You've got a vent that you can open up from here and turn your fan on because it works in an exhaust fan. Got a light switch up here that you can touch. But once you turn the light switch on, it'll turn on. Skylight above the shower. AC will come out of here. You can twist and adjust all these AC vents to where you want them to go. You got a whole bunch of storage back along this back wall as well. It's a little hard to see where your thermostat adjustment is right here. But pretty much when you turn it on, it's going to say auto mode. You can keep pushing this mode button here. I don't know if we'll be able to get. No, you're just missing it. I'll explain it anyways. You can adjust your modes, so you can. If you keep pressing this button on the left, you scroll through the modes. So first it shows your auto fan speed. I would just suggest leaving that on auto. You push it again. There's a little snowflake here in the bottom right corner that says cool. That's going to be for your AC. You got little arrows on the right that you can adjust the temperature. You press the mode button again, it's going to say furnace here on the bottom left. That's going to be to turn your furnace on. You'll adjust the arrows again for the temperature. Touch it again, that's how you turn it off. It says off on the bottom right. Once you set the either AC temperature or the furnace temperature, it's going to click on, get to that temperature. Once it reaches the desired temperature, it'll click off, and vice versa, click on again once it gets back to another temperature. AC vents up here, you've got a vent with fantastic fan looking thing here, so you can open up this vent from here. Turn on this fan from here. There's modes 1 through 3. So 3 being the fastest, it'll take this air out. Turn that off, and close this vent back over again just by twisting it. You've got your TV here. Looks like you got a latch. That's probably to remove out. Watch your head there. To remove it from here. A couple storage bins here. Your fireplace. When we're plugged in, you'll be able to turn this on. There's a power switch that you can adjust. There's a timer setting. You can adjust the temperature from here. You'll see the numbers over here to see exactly where you want the fireplace at. You have your Furrion entertainment here, so you can power it on by pressing that power button. It'll come on. You can adjust the volume. We've already got sound coming through the speakers here. There's a zone button over here, 1 and 2. You can turn off and on each zone. One zone will be for the inside, the other zone will be for the outside speakers. So you can do that from there. You've got a Bluetooth button here that you can connect to. You can put your CDs in, go 1 through 6. You got a headphone jack, a USB port, and an auxiliary cord port. So if you want to put an auxiliary in, you can play off your phone, but you can do that on Bluetooth as well. Or if you have a laptop or something, you want to plug it into the USB. Coming over here, you got these light switches above. There's going to be a switch for these over there. So you can flick, they'll turn on, then you can adjust them from here. And then switch off. All these shades, you just pull up and down. These are awning style windows, so you will just twist this knob to open them up. The windows over here have little tabs that you pull it in and lift the window up. There's screens on them all, again with the shades. You pull them down. To make this out into a bed, take these 2 cushions away. You're going to lift up. This is all going to come out. I don't know if we're going to have enough space. Just barely so. There's going to be legs under here that you're just going to unfold. And then this will drop down, and that's how you'll have your full bed space there. Again, this will just be the vice versa of that. And flip it. Put your cushions back into place. You've got a little storage under here. This is actually where it's on a strut there, so it keeps it open for you. This actually will slide right down into here. You've got a tabletop right there. You want to pan over. This is square. It'll go right into here, and it tightens from this knob. So real simple. Just put this bracket down, slide it down into there. Put your tabletop on top, and that's how you have a whole table area for over here. Once you're done with this, store it away. You can store other things in there as well. It's a big storage bin area, so it's nice to have that. Privacy curtain for your bedroom back here where your Murphy bed is. Shades I'll pull up and down again. Got a light switch over here. Probably going to be lighting right behind the bed that you had. You got a couple outlets over here, storage down below, as well as your wardrobes on the side. We'll actually move this over for a second so I can bring this whole setup down for you. This cushion and this cushion. Put those here for now. This bed just unfolds like so. Come straight down. You can have this as a sleeping space. And then unlatch these clips on the side. Bring this down. Here's the Murphy bed. So that switch that I showed on the side is going to be for those night lights up above. You've got a big shade and window there. You can pull the shade down, close that area off. Over here you've got your other wardrobe. USB charging ports here, another switch for the night light up there. More outlets and more storage down below. Behind these you actually have more storage. It's tucked right back in the corners. You have a little shelf space as well, so if you want to tuck books back in there, have your phone back there as well, you can do so. Put this back up. You're just going to lift right back up.
We froze.
Well, I think we froze there for a second, but I think we're back. I think you would have saw all that Murphy bed set up. If not, it's just those two clips again. Bring it down, push it back up. Pretty sure you saw all of it, but again, this sofa just goes right back. Push down. You've got an outside table stored under here. So this table just slides from out. You got some legs that you just lift up. Take it outside and do your outdoor activities. So a nice extra feature. A couple drawers down under here. This window over here again is an awning style window. You'll turn it, open it up, drop the shade up and down. I didn't show you have your skylight up here. One of these will unlatch and it'll fold all the way back, but right now it's just closed. But you'll have you have that whole skylight option. Another speaker over here. Your smoke detectors up here. You've got another vent up here with another exhaust fan. Plenty of vents all around this thing. You can have plenty of breezes coming in through the windows, being out through there. That's a 24 MBH. I think I've gone just about over every feature. If you have any other further questions down the road, please give me a call, email. I'll help you out any way I can. And other than that, enjoy it.